She was never supposed to make it this far. A little girl from Oakland, raised by an immigrant single mother, told she didn't belong. But she refused to listen. She fought. She shattered ceilings. And now, she stands on the edge of history once again. Will she rise, or will this be her toughest battle yet? This is the story of Kamala Harris, like you've never heard it before. Roots of resilience in the fires of activism, love was forged. In 1962, on the campus of UC Berkeley, a young Jamaican economist, Donald J. Harris, met an Indian scientist, Shimala Gopalan, drawn together by a shared dream of justice. Their love was bold, their union revolutionary, and from it came Kamala Devi Harris on October 20, 1964. But life is rarely a straight path. When her parents divorced in 1972, Kamala and her younger sister, Maya, were raised by their mother, an unshakable force who taught them to stand tall, to fight for their place in the world. In the warmth of their mother's embrace, Kamala learned that strength isn't just in words but in action. Chennai, India, became a second home, a place where she felt the depth of her lineage, where her grandmother whispered stories of resilience. Academic ascent at Howard University wasn't just a school, it was a crucible, shaping Kamala into the fighter she was destined to be. She walked its halls with purpose, a young woman determined to claim her future. She studied political science and economics, joined the debate team, and pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha, surrounded by sisters who, like her, dreamed of breaking barriers. Howard ignited her fire, but law would be her weapon. She earned her Juris Doctor from the University of California, Hastings College of the Law, knowing that justice wasn't a concept, it was a calling. Legal luminary, the courtroom was never just about law, it was about people. Kamala began as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, fighting for the silenced, standing up against violence and injustice. She felt the weight of every victim's story, the urgency of every case. In 2004, she made history as San Francisco's district attorney. In 2010, she shattered ceilings as California's first Black and South Asian Attorney General. But power wasn't the goal, change was. She refused to be pressured into weak settlements for mortgage fraud victims, fought for marriage equality, and redefined what it meant to be smart on crime. She wasn't just making history, she was rewriting it. Senate and national spotlight in 2016, Kamala took her fight to Washington, becoming California's senator. The Senate floor became her new battlefield, and she wielded her voice like a sword, fierce, unrelenting. She stood for immigrants, for the environment, for women's rights. She questioned power with unwavering precision, demanding truth, demanding accountability. And then, history called again. In 2020, she became the first woman, the first Black, the first South Asian Vice President of the United States. She carried with her the dreams of generations, the dreams of her mother, of Shirley Chisholm, of every girl who dared to believe they could be more. Presidential pursuit, then, in 2024, the torch was passed. Her campaign was not about her alone, it was about the millions who saw themselves in her story. From Oakland to the White House, from her mother's wisdom to the world stage, Kamala Harris stood as proof that resilience can shape destiny, that love and justice can defy the odds. She was not just making history. She was making hope. Kamala Harris' journey is proof that history isn't given, it's made. If you were inspired by her story, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more powerful stories, and turn on the bell so you never miss an update. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear, her fight isn't over yet. Stay tuned. Drop a comment below. Do you think she will make history again? Let's talk.